Hey, what's up? Today we are doing the Booktubian Tag. Finally, I've been looking forward to this, but with a twist that isn't part of the actual tag. You will be seeing me here and here. See? See? Those are my hands. Because I figured that out. So you'll be watching me draw. This is a color book that I got for Christmas, I don't know, 1 or 2 years ago, and it's like one of those calming puzzles books, and I never used it because I am not a calm person. I enjoy coloring, sort of, kind of, but I'd rather draw than color. If I feel like, maybe I'll draw too, but I don't know, I'm just doing whatever. This is a video. I was tagged to do the Booktubian Tag by, I was about to say her old name, but her new name is In Between Pages. Thank you so much for tagging me. You should go check out her channel, seriously. I'll link it down below. So I brought out my some of my art supplies that I barely ever use because for some reason I like to draw with pens. We'll get into that some other time, but here's some coloring pencils that I got. I don't know what else to say. They're coloring pencils. First question is, who or what brought you into BookTube? And that's kind of a difficult... Oh, is the camera shaking? That's kind of a difficult question to answer, but I guess it's just watching BookTube. Like, before I ever joined it, I was watching BookTube and following different booktubers before I was ever a part of the community. Even while I was making my first YouTube videos, I wasn't a part of BookTube. Fun fact, I've been on BookTube for not even a year, but I've been on YouTube maybe 2 years making random garbage. So the reason I got into BookTube is, one, because I love books and I love talking. Those are two of my favorite hobbies ever. And because I've just been watching BookTube for a long time and I finally realized one day, hey, I can do that too. Second question, this is a fun one. How did you choose your channel name? I've talked about this once before maybe, but opalescent is a word that I really like. You know, you ever have words that you like if you're a writer? You like using those words, but I never got the chance to use it. Opalescent, it means like multicolored, but it's also usually associated with the color purple for some reason, but it means rainbow. And I thought that would be a really good thing to represent my channel because when I started, and even more so now, I don't want to be stuck to one thing. Who are the first friends you ever made on BookTube? So I actually wanted to talk about beyond BookTube, if that's okay. But okay, my first friend that I feel like I ever made on BookTube, just to start that off, is actually Paige, In Between Pages, who tagged me. I have met so many wonderful people during my short time on BookTube, but she is like one of the first people that I ever felt like, oh, okay, we vibe, you know? Like, I don't just like your videos, I also think you're a cool person. And she has also said in her video that I was her first friend, so thank you. I really appreciate you because I know you're watching this, but yeah, that would be my first friend. There have been many others that I have made along the way and I appreciate them too. So to talk about friends beyond BookTube, because I'm not just a part of the BookTube community, I hope that's okay. I just really want to talk about first friends in general. The first one that I remember would be Jono Noka. Jono makes these hilarious, like, Joanna Sedia type vlogs on her channel, and these rants, and her editing it just serves to amplify her comedy, and I've loved her videos for so long. And I guess I'd call her a friend because, a YouTube friend, because we watch each other's videos, or like, I mean, she supported me and I just appreciate her. Another first friend would be Hootendao, who makes comedy skits on YouTube. You may have seen my collaboration video with him before. And I can barely remember when I first found his channel, but I don't know, I think he's a really great guy and I really like his content. The third person who is a friend on YouTube, I would call, oh, I've never said her name, like her first name, out loud before, so I'm sorry about that. It's Kendriel McGee. Hope I'm saying that right. She is a lifestyle vlogger and fashion icon. She's pretty much like, she's she's not actually, but she might as well be like a professional model, and just she's really passionate about fashion and just a great, nice person. Those are the people that I want you to check out. I'll link all of their channels in the description. Question number 4, why do you love reading books? Because it's an escape. I feel like everyone says this. I love escaping reality and pretending things are real that are not, and hoping that these fantasy worlds and stuff are real. What is your favorite way to film a video, camera, lighting, makeup, etc.? So I don't wear makeup, and I'm not really particular about how I look on camera. You know that from specific videos, but I guess like this, I really like this background that I began to use with these books that I usually put my favorite books up here where you can see them. And I like this, I like that, I like all of it. It's recent, but I think just a video like this is my favorite kind, where it's good lighting, it's like midday or late morning, and yeah, I'm just standing here. I like standing because I move a lot while I talk. What was your first collaboration and who was it with? Okay, let me see. Oh yes, okay. Sabrina Davidson was my first ever collab on YouTube before I joined BookTube, and the video is still up. I think it's 2 years old at this point, I'm not sure, where she's a makeup YouTuber and she's also part of the BookTube community to some extent now, so I'll link her channel too. And I did a video collaborating with her on my channel where I tried to follow her makeup tutorials, because even now I'm not that big on makeup, and then I knew nothing, so I took some makeup products and tried to follow a tutorial of hers, and it went horribly. You can watch that if you want. And then, as another part of the collab, on her channel I made a drawing of her, and she tried to imitate the drawing through makeup, and I think that was really fun and cool. That video, there's like a playlist on my channel page, on the front of my channel page, if you go to the bottom, that says videos I'm in, and her video is the first one there, so you can watch that too. What keeps you going with BookTube? I would say the same thing that keeps me going with YouTube in general, which is just having a lot of fun. Like I said, I like talking a lot about the things I'm interested in. So whether it be a video about anime, or a video about piano, or a video about books, the thing that keeps me going is the fact that I am having fun with it. And I guess another main thing would just be the people. Question 8, how do you respond to hate messages / comments? I have very luckily never gotten any hate comments on YouTube specifically. I've sure faced some interesting people on other platforms, but on BookTube, on YouTube, I get some creepy comments, I guess, but not directly mean, where they're saying, this video sucks. But if there are hate comments on other sites, like which there have been, I have responded to them either by ignoring them, or depending on what they're saying, I would reply to them. Because for some people who are just trolls, I just make fun of them. But if there are people who are providing criticisms, then of course, I should address that, because not every criticism is a hate comment, obviously. Who is your favorite author and book series? There can be more than one. Good, because there are several. Okay, are we talking about everything, like books and manga? Because #1 manga artist would be Ichiro Oda, who wrote One Piece. As for authors, I would say Brandon Sanderson. Everything he makes is gold. I also really like Angie Thomas, Elizabeth Acevedo, I hope I'm saying that right, and John Green. Last question is, any advice for others that are on BookTube? And I don't think I'm qualified to give advice to other booktubers, because I've barely been on here a year. As I've said, don't have that much experience, but I guess something that I wish someone had told me early on when I started BookTube: just do whatever you want. People don't come to your BookTube channel for the specific videos like, oh, this tag or a book haul. They're not gonna leave your channel if you don't do what everybody else is doing, or you're not reading the same books everybody else is reading, or if you're not a fast reader, that's fine. Just read at your own pace. Don't be pressured to do anything. because people come to your channel for the special things that you put into your own videos. If there's a video that would only exist from you, that means you're doing something right, and I don't know, that's my goal, is to do a video that only I would do, because maybe if the video is dumb, which is most of the time that's the case. That is all the prompts for the Booktubian tag, and here's the final result for the coloring I've been doing throughout this video. It looks a little bit creepy because of what I was trying to do with drawing eyes and stuff, but that's what I did, that's what I tried to do, and I hope it was like kind of fun to watch even if it's not that great. But now I'm going to tag people. I tag Kaylee Wicked, My Reese, Coley Reads, Break-Even Books, and Starzy Rose. None of you have to do this tag if you don't want to, but if you do them, I'm looking forward to seeing your videos. And yeah, I think that's all from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.